So the other week we had a new charity shop stroke thrift store open close to my house for the Wirral Hospice St John's, and I always like looking in charity shops for things like, well, basically gear. Well, listen to that. It's either my gimbal or my phone interfering with that. Oh, there we go. It stopped. That was a bit weird. So yeah, I like looking in these charity stores for stuff for my music studio or video games or vinyl. I'm always on the lookout for anything like that. So I went over there last week, and as well as picking up a handheld, in fact, I'll show you the handheld Sega. Well, it says Mega Drive on there. It's actually a Sega Master System stroke Game Gear handheld doodad with 30 games in there, which is pretty good. I picked that up, and I also picked up this Stylophone, and it was boxed as well, complete with the manual, as you can see there, which is good. And I've always wanted one of these since I was a kid. I wanted one of these. This is a newer one because you can see you've got your headphone and your MP3 connector there, so you can actually plug in a phone if you want. You can plug in a phone into the MP3 and play music through this, and then play along with it with your. So that's how it works. There's a vibrato, and then there's 3 settings here. Look at this. Like 3 sound generators. Vibrato. So I always wanted one of these when I was a kid, but never got one. And my cousin just mentioned to me that she had one when she was a kid, and I'm wondering if I went to her house and I saw one at her house and always wanted it. But anyway, I've got one now. As an aside, if anyone remembers when these were out in probably, I'm guessing these were, was it the 70s stroke 80s? These first came out. They had convicted paedophile Rolf Harris advertised them, and he was actually on the box, and he was on all the adverts and stuff like that. So luckily I've got one of the newer ones, which is paedophile free on the box and manual, which is good. Anyway, skip to what I was going to tell you. I got this and I thought I need to write a piece of music with my Stylophone. So I wrote a piece of music, which I am going to release today on Patreon. So if you are a Patreon supporter, that is patreon.com/Tony Longworth, you will be able to get your hands or your ears on it. You'll be able to download it. But I'll give you a quick preview here. As you can see, the first first 5 tracks are all recorded using this Stylophone, and I've just added drums at the end. So everything you hear on here, let's press play. So that's Stylophone. Now the only thing I've done with the Stylophone is added some effects to each of these. So you'll see the effect down there. So yeah, all Stylophone, apart from the drums, all Stylophone. And this track is actually called Stylophone from Hell. Because this is a Stylophone from Hell. Let's just solo some of them. I made it funky as well. So this is all with this. All created with this. I kind of like that. I like that. Bit of tempo delay, bit of reverb on some of them. A bit of chorus. But yeah, all Stylophone. I'm going to write more stuff with the Stylophone. It's just good to have something like this in the studio, just to do something random with. But I just wanted to write this with, well, completely with the Stylophone, no other instruments apart from drums. So it's all Stylophone. So yeah, get on over to patreon.com/Tony Longworth, and if you support me on there, I like those drums as well. Listen. Yeah, patreon.com/Tony Longworth. Please support my music, and you'll be able to get your hands on these random musical creations before anybody else. See you soon.